Hey everybody, how's it going? Yes, I am finally doing another video. It's taken a while, no apologies. I have no excuses. Just haven't done it. Got to be in the mood. You know, all you people that do videos, you know how it is. And I just can't get into all the editing stuff. And I just had to step away for a little bit. Being said, a lot has happened since the last video I did. And for the first time, I have a cheat sheet, which is over there. Over there. I'm also, because I already did this video once, and when I played it back, my sound was cutting out on my phone. So I am actually shooting this video from two angles. 1, 2. Just to see what happens. As I said, a lot has happened. Record Store Day came and went. Ringo Starr is back out on tour. Coming out in my area later this year, and for the first time since 2006. Yeah, 2006. I got tickets, so my brother and I are going to go for the first time. We actually stopped going because we got tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over. But it's been long enough now where I think it'll be cool. And also, he's going to be 83 in July. There's been a lot of talk all over YouTube, so forth and so on, about all this AI stuff. I don't have an opinion either way. John doing Paul's song, Paul doing John's songs. You know, I've only listened to one or two. Haven't really devoted any time to it. Just got a lot of things going on. This is also the first time I'm trying to shoot a video with Prudence in the room. She's actually under my feet and she's being quiet. Hopefully it stays that way. Next thing, August is the Chicago Fest for Beatle fans, or as I call it, Beatle Fest. All set. I'm ready to go. Anybody out there that's thinking about going, heads up. From what I understand, Comic-Con is next door to the hotel, so it's going to be a pretty busy place that weekend, especially for parking and everything. But I'm all set. New York Fest is coming. Believe it or not, they moved it to February to coincide with the Beatles' 60th anniversary of arriving to America. They're doing it at the TWA Hotel at JFK, which is where they stayed. And it's also the 50th year of Beatle Fest. Other thing that's going on is finally, and it's what's taken up a lot of my time, I started selling some stuff off. Sold quite a few of my video game things that I had lying around. Just trying to downsize a little bit. As Mean Mr. Mayo calls it, purging. So I got rid of some video game stuff, some really good stuff too, but it wasn't doing anything except collecting dust. So I used that money and the Beatles stuff I sold, which, let's face it, I've been buying Beatles stuff for over 40 years. Almost 45. Actually, it is 45 years. And being retired, I am now focusing strictly on the 60s stuff. Not to say that if new stuff comes out, I won't get it. It depends what it is. Especially with all the different music and box sets that are coming out, which is insane. To this day, I still have not bought the Revolver vinyl box set because I think it's just nuts what they want for it. So, moving on. I do have some more stuff that I am going to sell. It's just a question of getting it in line and getting it out there. You know, because I do have an eBay page. I actually have, I sell on McCartney also. So, that's that. I'm going to move forward because I'm already into this thing for 5 minutes. I picked up some CDs and some vinyl and some actual promotional things original things, so forth and so on. But what I'm going to start with is this McCartney 3 box set. I know it's not needed. We all have this stuff, but I only reason I bought it is because the price came down so much. I found a place that was selling it for $12. So for continuity reasons, that's why I bought it. Am I going to open it? Probably not. If I do, it's just going to be to look at the 3 photos that are inside. You know, because I think there's 3 photos inside. You know, so next thing I picked up, same reason, continuity issues. Back in 09 when they released all the CDs in the big black box, if you bought the black box, or if you bought them separately, they put them all in digipacks. And I know a lot of you hate digipacks. Me, I don't mind it. But they did it for continuity reasons, but they took Love, Beatles 1, and the Red and the Blue albums, which is what I have here, and redid them the same way with the side spine on the front like this. All the CDs are that way now. And I already have all of them. I didn't have these 2. You know, I have them, the remastered versions, which I want to say came out in 2013 on vinyl, but I never bought the CDs. I haven't had a chance to listen to them yet, but it's a trifold. Comes with a pretty big book. I don't know if this is in the other ones or not. I'd have to go back and listen, you know, look at them. I probably should have did that. But there's some cool pictures in here, you know, so forth and so on. But I picked them up. Like I said, price is right, and I was looking for them. They kind of fell into my lap. But I did pick up the blue one too. That's it for the CDs I picked up. A few months back, I was perusing through Instagram, and I came across a post by Christine Summer. Hi, Christine. Who has a YouTube channel, an Instagram, a Facebook. If you're not following her, you should. She's got really good content. She's a Beatles fan also. But she made a post that this website, deepdiscount.com, was selling this for $44. And it's the entire Let It Be album box set. The whole entire enchilada for $44. Insane. I know a few other people out there. Matthew Street, hey Matt. Also picked this up because let's face it, it's getting ridiculous every time one of these comes out. $200. I'm sorry. As much as I'd like to have it when it comes out, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on all of it. You know, I'll get certain things, but the big ones, it can wait. Pick up the CDs, which is what I did with this one, and the vinyl, like I said, the vinyl came along. And I think that sale lasted maybe 3 days before they ran out. So, really happy to get that. Next thing I got is my record store day stuff, which Road Speedway, Half Speed Mastered, all the people out there that could not get one of these and went on eBay and paid the money after it came out. I hope you got it for list price, because if you did not get this, it is for sale on McCartney's website for list price. Only bought it, same thing, continuity. I have all the other ones. You know, slowly but surely, I'm starting to actually open a few things here and there, which I'm going to get to one of those real soon here. I also picked up the Ringo Starr Stop and Smell the Roses with the 2 different color red vinyl. Sorry about the glare. I'm not going to open this because all the bonus tracks were on the original CD that came out back then. So, no reason to. Only thing I couldn't get was the CD. I could not get the CD. I can't find one. And they're asking way too much money for a single CD. So, somewhere down the road, who knows, maybe I'll get lucky. And then the last record store day thing I picked up was Blind Man. No Ringo music on it. It's just the soundtrack for the album. But I have the promotional poster for this movie. So I figured, what the hell, Ringo's on the front. It's technically Beatle related. So I picked that one up. That's it for my record store day finds. I picked up a few more vinyls, and I think that's where I'm going to cut this off at. But from Record Crate, Adam. Hey, Adam, how's it going? I picked up at one of his sales. Adam sells, he has sales on under Record Crate on Whatnot and on YouTube. So you should follow him, and you'll get notifications when he has record sales online. But I did pick up this, which you figure, no big deal, but it's actually the Canadian release with the different label on it. Which I didn't know about these until I seen a video from Paul Fit to be Tie-Dyed a while back. And I think there's a blue label for this one too. But yeah, I picked this up at one of Adam's record sales. So I was ecstatic to get that. And then this one, been looking for a version of this all over the place. I haven't had a chance to play it. Recently, Beatle Brad, hey Brad, showed his copy of this that had a regular jacket. But I found a bootleg copy of Scouse the Mouse, which, like I said, I haven't had a chance to listen to this yet. But I will. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I know it's a bootleg, but all well and good. I also picked up a Beatles in Italy, which I'm not 100% sure when this pressing came out. This is a Holland pressing. I'm assuming it's 70s, could be 80s. I don't know for sure. But my brother's had this album for years, and I think it's the same label, but there's the back and the gatefold. But this was another Whatnot auction sale that, you know, when stuff comes along and you know what, the price is right, that's the time to get it. Put this away later. The last vinyl I'm going to show, if I recall, and I hope I'm right, I saw this in a video on Beatles Tone's YouTube channel. Last shout out. Beatles Tone's Beatles channel. So I wasn't 100% sure what it was, but I found it from a place I deal with in the UK. And it's a 10-inch record, but it's off of Ava, which I've seen other people do videos with Ava releases. But it's a 10-inch 6-song EP, and I actually opened this one and played it. It comes with an insert, a glossy, high gloss insert, which if you want to read it, pause. And there's the back side. But according to the album jacket, these were the 3 songs on side A were recorded March 7th of 62 and broadcast on March 8th. And the 3 songs on side B were recorded June of 62 and released June 15th. 6 songs on here. Dream Baby is one of them, and I can't remember if that was on BBC or not, but I don't buy a lot of bootleg stuff. So that was cool. And there's a version of Ask Me Why on here with Pete Best. I don't recall ever hearing that. And then there's a song which I've never heard, sung by George, called A Picture of You. A Picture of You. And I've never really heard these versions of any of these. But it is on a 10-inch record. And I'm glad I double recorded this because my phone just spoke over the video. Oh well. but it's a 10-inch record. Like I said, I played it. Quality wise, it's kind of listening to some of the crappy BBC stuff. But to tell you the truth, I'm glad I picked it up. It's got some interesting stuff on it. So this video is going way too long. I'm going to cut it here. And for that, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and checking things out. If you're a new subscriber, thanks for stopping by. If you've never been here and you like what you see, hey, click the subscribe button, hit the damn like button, all that crap. And at that, all I'm going to say is peace out, everybody.